What's going on, guys? It's Chandler here at the channel. Come back to you guys again with another video. Today we'll be continuing our sort of video series that we have at the moment involving belts. And this one, another one sent to us from our friends at Core Essentials. This belt being an EDC belt. It is their full grain buffalo leather belt as seen in their Western belt series and their X9 belt buckle. Let's check it out. So first and foremost with this belt, of course we want to get it out of the way first and let you guys know that this belt was sent to us directly from Core Essentials for an impressions and review. As we've done in the past, we will give our unbiased opinion and thoughts on the belt as we go through it, just like we would any other product as if we bought it ourselves. We're going to treat this review just the same as we would any other review. Here we have the Core Essentials full grain buffalo leather belt with the X9 belt buckle. Core actually puts on their website that the buffalo leather is actually a softer leather and it's meant to scratch, get dinged up, wear, and on their website it says essentially the more you wear it the better it looks because it gains more character. I've only been wearing it for probably a month and a half now, and it is already starting to develop all those wonderful characteristics that you want out of a great leather belt. Running through a few of the features on this belt that you may not be used to seeing on a standard leather belt is the Core Essentials Power Core Center that they have on the inside of their belts. So how this belt is made is essentially two pieces of full grain buffalo leather are set together with the power core on the inside, and that power core center is the same center that they have in all of their other EDC belts and even tactical belts, and you get that right here on the leather belt, which is part of what helps this bad boy keep its shape. It doesn't keep its shape quite as well as obviously the dedicated tactical belt. However, compared to a standard leather belt such as the Hanks belt that I had before, you can tell just how much this power core does. So Core boasts that this belt can carry up to 6 pounds easily and support that weight. That's what they advertise on their website. I've been wearing this belt with my P365 XL with extra 15 round magazine and a kind of flex holster on the appendix position, and I've had zero issues with this supporting that weight. Core does give on their website details about it, and long story short, while you can carry up to 6 pounds with it comfortably, it is not meant for tactical use or heavier loads than that 6 pounds that they recommend. As comes with any Core belt, you can see that this one's already cut. However, it does come with the adjustable track straight from Core that is in 1/4 inch increments. No matter what size you are, it's almost guaranteed to fit. Moving on to the buckle itself, the buckle is a hinge design that has a main housing for where the belt is actually installed, where you will set your screws there on the inside and tie the teeth into the belt for security. The good thing about Core and a lot of their series of belts is that no matter what kind of belt you want, whether it's leather, buffalo leather, tactical, a lot of their belt buckles are interchangeable. Since this is the 1.5 inch belt, they're 1.5 inch belt buckles that fit their entire line of 1.5 inch belts. It will fit all of them. So I have the X9 set up on here for more of a dressier look. The belt does have the adjustable track system that Core is known for that is adjusted just by this small lever on the bottom of the belt. So push that up and you can slide that in and out as need be, and then it's not going anywhere. And something I will say on first impression compared to the next belt, Warrior Poet Society belt that we have right here, is that on first impression that button and adjustment is a lot more substantial on the Core belt than on the Warrior Poet Society belt. The button and the lever just feels a lot better quality fit and finish. So the buckle itself feels extremely sturdy, extremely top quality, and doesn't feel like it will give issues at all on first impression. That being said, we'll do a quick run through of the first impressions on a few different topics, similar to what we did in the Hanks gun belt review. First up is quality, and on first impression, this leather, and I haven't really had much experience with buffalo leather, however, this leather is absolutely top quality. It's a great feeling leather. It does have some give to it, as leather does, and as I mentioned in previous reviews, leather does tend to form to you better and be more comfortable than, say, a rigid tactical belt. The fit and finish of the belt itself is absolutely great, no frays at all. The only visual scuffs that I'm seeing on this are the ones that I have created in wearing the belt, which, as Core says on their website, the more you wear leather, the better it's going to look, and I completely agree with that. The fit and finish of the buckle itself is absolutely great. The metal alloy that they use on this is extremely sturdy. It isn't a very soft metal, however, if you started throwing it around on the concrete, it probably would scuff. Since I plan on using this as a dressier EDC belt, I'm not going to be doing that. However, from what we've seen in the tactical belts and the war belts that we've used from Core, we do not expect any issues with this one whatsoever. The mechanism built into the buckle to help secure onto the track system seems to be built of top quality, no issues after a month and a half, no squeaking. It always seems to grab properly, no issues with adjusting on the fly or anything like that. It just seems to work, and it seems to work really well. As for how sturdy the belt is, I know it's a new leather belt, so I do anticipate it to lose some shape over time. However, that power core that Core has in their belts will help with that. So far, I've been carrying it with my P365 XL and Extra Mag in an appendix holster, and it hasn't given me any issues whatsoever, and it seems to be living up to weight that Core says it can handle, which is 6 pounds. And even though so far it has been extremely sturdy, it has been extremely comfortable. Again, something about a leather belt that is just great to wear and extremely comfortable. Now, last but not least, value. I think it is something huge to be said about value. Time will tell if it holds up, but on first impression, the value of this belt, I believe it comes in just under $70 for an amazing quality leather belt and a great buckle and EDC capability. And if you look at the prices compared to, say, the Hank's gun belt is a very similar price, and it doesn't have a lot of the same features that this belt from Core does. However, so far it shares all the good features of the leather belt and none of the downfalls so far. Time will tell if that stays, but for value on first impression, it's going to be spectacular. So overall, I really look forward into testing out this Core buffalo leather belt over the next few months. On first impression, Core never seems to disappoint, and as you can see on the channel, we've got many full reviews that they don't disappoint either, and I do not anticipate this being any different. We do want to thank Core for sending this belt to us for review, as well as hooking us up here on the channel with the discount code. So right now, if you go to Core Essentials and you want to buy one of these belts that you've seen on the channel, or this one in particular, go on their website, pick out what you want, and use code RANGEDAY10, no spaces, all capital, for 10% off your order right off the bat. And thanks again to Core for hooking us up with that code and obviously sending us out the belt for review. And that is going to about do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think of this belt down in the comment section below, or matter of fact, any of the other belts that we have here on the channel, whether that be Core, Next Belt, or Hank's gun belt. We have opinions of all of them. Let us know what your EDC belt is down in the comment section below, and let us know what you think of this Core Essentials belt. We'd love to hear from you, that's for sure. As always, if you have a question at all, feel free to drop it down in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We always try to answer every question we can. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out a lot, and it is thanks to the wonderful community like you guys that help us do what we're doing, and we are very thankful for that. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Chandler with Range Day, where every day is Range Day. Have a good one, guys.